Good evening and salutations, my GH fans. Let's start off with Brando for a minute. Now somebody in the comment section, maybe a couple of days ago, was saying that Brando was going to pull a Nathan, and Nathan was awake one minute talking to Maxie, talking about their daughter and stuff like that, or their son, I forgot which, and then Nathan died. And it seems like the same thing with Brando, except we're going to find out tomorrow with the case. Now, I feel like if they were going to kill him off, they should have did it sometime last week. Don't get me wrong, I don't want Brando to go. I'd rather have Brando than Rory. But I'm like, if they're going to do it, just do it. Jordan was not there questioning Brando about the attacker, and because it was raining like super heavy, he couldn't sit there and make out who it was. Which also explains why this person was able to get the jump on Brando like that. Now, granted, these soap operas are not, when it comes to us fight scenes, it's crap. Let's just put it that way. But, and this is exactly what I'm saying, this is exactly what I was saying before, like, the way that scene was done was just so bad. Because they could have showed it in a way where it's like the person that, surprise attacked them or whatever. Anyway, he was there saying that, this person got the drop on them, doesn't know who it is, and yada, yada, yada. After talking to Sonny, talking to Sasha, he was coughing the entire time. And it got really bad to the point he started coughing up blood. Next thing you know, his body goes into shock. So, what the hell is going on with Brando? Like, is he going to live? Is he going to die? Like, what's the story with him? The scenes with Alexis and Gregory are just as pointless as ever. Only thing that was of minor interest was when they were talking about the weapon of choice. And the fact that, they're all they're thinking that it's the same person, that attacked both Ava and Brando. Wondering if Alexis is going to sit there and publish it. I say that because, Jordan was sitting there talking to Sonny, like, yo, listen, you know more than you should. I need to sit there and keep that on the wraps. This is when Sonny wants to try to work with Jordan. Jordan's like, no, we can't do that because, it can throw out the case, this, that, and the third. But Sonny's more worried about just finding who this person is, which makes sense. I mean, granted, yeah, no, we don't want this person back out on the streets, but we like to know who it is. So I agree with Sonny on that. Damn, Sasha just can't catch a break. Now let's talk about Liz and Kevin for a minute. Don't get me wrong, I understand that these takes take time. By the time that they started to hypnotize Liz, some of the stuff was stuff they already know. As far as, Liz arguing with this woman, grabbing her arm or whatever. But then in the next scene, it seemed like that woman was on the floor. She was on the floor. She looked like she was unconscious. And, it seemed like we got like a new piece of the puzzle. This scene would have worked out so much better if this would have happened, I don't know, when Peter fell down the stairs. Because when Peter fell down the stairs, it could have triggered something, right then and there. But it only seems like stuff gets triggered whenever you talk about Liz and her parents and an argument starts off. So not exactly great storytelling. They could have did this story a while back, but this is what happens. We have so many characters. So we're getting a little more pieces of it, and we're gonna get, I guess, some more pieces tomorrow that I saw in the previews. Yeah, I don't. Whoever this dude that's working for Sunny, as far as trying to keep an eye on Jocelyn and tail her without being seen, is just terrible at their job. Like literally, is just terrible at their job. And of course, he gets made. because Josh confronts him, and Dex is there telling Sonny, "Oh yeah, the guy's been made or whatever," and they're both like, "Oh well, she got good instincts." I was like, eh, "Yeah, but it just so happened that this guy just really sucked at his job." So I don't understand why they're trying to give her a compliment that she clearly did not deserve, but whatever. I also don't understand why Trina was trying to back down Jocelyn by saying that, this isn't, your mom's hotel and you're already causing a scene. I'm like, any woman would have did the exact same thing if some creepy old dude is just staring literally a hole, right at them. So I don't really understand why was she trying to calm her down. Um, and of course, one minute when Dex offered to help, Josh was like, no, 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 I don't need your help. I got this. And of course, Dex escorted him outside, and Josh seemed like she got annoyed by it. But then later on, Josh was like, "Oh, it's nice to know that there's some good people in the world." I'm like, where did this whole 180 attitude come in from? I mean, one minute you basically were just like, I don't want to sit there and say, well, I'll just sit there and say it. Like she walked at this guy like, I don't need a man to sit there and protect me. But then the next minute she's like, well, it's nice to know there's some good people in the world. Okay. And I cannot be the only person that saw that 180. I, I, I can't be. I just simply can't be. Okay, so Curtis and Jordan. The thing about Curtis and his attitude towards Jordan, I can get that he is annoyed. Um, I can get the fact that he's annoyed that Jordan lost the papers or whatever, and he'd been married the whole time, and now this hang up is preventing him from marrying Portia. But she apologized twice. She told you what her reason was. And you're sitting there acting like she's some sort of perfect robot. Oh, it's not like you to sit there and just be forgetting things and dropping stuff and stuff like that. I'm like, you didn't realize that she had to go to the hospital and before then she was working like crazy. Like, did I? Like, and again, she apologized twice. So what is it that you want? Um, I'm not going to lie. I don't even remember if Curtis asked the question that he really wanted to ask was, did you do it because like did you forget did you lose the papers on purpose because you still in love with me? I don't remember if he actually answered that question, but um, just in general, I'm like, bro, like you got your lawyers that's there speed rushing these papers. So what, you gotta sit there and wait 3 or 4 days? Like, relax. It's not the end of the world. Like, you do realize that Jordan is sitting there working, trying to catch this, this killer or whatever, and you're sitting there having this little petty party, being a dick to her because, oh, she forgot the papers. Like, bro, calm down. On top of that, I'm pretty sure he got more issues to worry about, like Miss Wu. That's practically taking over his nightclub. That's funny. I said taking over, like it's not already hers. Nina was there, but she didn't really do too much of anything, just support Sasha and everything like that. Now, one of the things that she said when she was with Sunny, and Sunny was like, listen, I got to beef up security, and you're gonna have some people that's gonna be following you, and I hope you're okay with that. And Nina was like, no, no, it's fine. I knew exactly what I was getting into when I decided to be with you. I'm like, no, you didn't. I mean, not really. I mean, this is light compared to what Carly had to deal with when she was with Sunny. And so I don't know. It's my imagination that they toned down on Sunny's enemies. I mean, the last person was Cyrus, but Nina wasn't with Cyrus when that whole thing went down. So, she keeps talking about, no, I'm in there for the long haul and, I can accept you in your business. And I'm like, well, Carly felt the same way. And then, you know, things happen to their kids and, she changed her attitude. I mean, granted, she doesn't have kids, but still, you know, it's like she thinks she can handle Sunny's world. I'm like, this is a random attack, you know? So it's not like it's somebody that's gunning after Sunny specifically. Especially not like in the olden days. When you have Faith Roscoe and Anthony Sakar who just didn't give a damn. I'm pretty sure she would not be able to sit there and say that same thing if she was dating Sunny back then. I feel like that's about it for the most part. Now, the thing is, with Liz's storyline, I know some people kind of just lost interest. I do think it's a good storyline. I just wish they would have the time to finish it or the time to keep going. But, they have so many stories that it's like, they may start it sometime this week, but we may not get to it until maybe 4 months in. It's funny. I was not there talking to somebody at work because one of my customers come in and she's like, "Oh, do you think they're gonna sit there and find out about the whole Liz storyline?" I was like, "Yeah, like maybe next year, give or take." I get it. It's a soap opera. They want to stress stuff out, but I don't know. I feel like at this point, this is a complaint that I've been doing. I've been saying for like so long that I'm just getting tired. I'm getting tired of saying. I'm getting tired of me saying the same thing myself. So I'm just not even going to go there. But I think at this point, everyone already knows what I'm going to complain about. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go. I think that's pretty much about it, or at least the most pertinent information. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Brando's going to die? Do you think he's going to live? I mean, they keep doing this flip flop thing, and I'm like, bro, you could have killed him off like last week if this is what we're going to be doing. Just saying. And I'll see you in the next video.